Football Playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, and all the drama has led up to this point, the first round of the 12-team playoff. And a home field advantage for one side. This place is rocking. And our matchup tonight sets up a potential Cinderella story. The last team to qualify for this 12-team playoff on the road against a team that likely believes it should be resting and watching this first-round game on TV. This is a dangerous spot for the home team and a chance for the underdog to spring an upset and move on to the quarterfinals. As we'll see, the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So Miami's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And this quarterback, of course, Kirk, he's the guy that stirs the drink for this team.
Talk about the total package. He runs it, produces it, directs it, acts out all the scenes. He's the whole package. I love a quarterback who understands the ins and outs of a football game. This kid plays like he wrote the manual.
Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Cristiano, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The Hurricanes begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
You cannot escape the defense with a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Running back has it on a screen now. When the tackle is made, the defense was ready for that screen. They stop him short of the 1st down. The Canes will line up to kick it away. Decent opening drive, but it stalls. Punter on to boot it away. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense gets their first crack now. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players, just a few guys, Kurt. But what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
You start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. It's a quick grab. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Back to pass. It's Rashada. Receiver makes the grab. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a 1st down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry in that.
And he lost it to the end zone. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. And he's got some open field ahead. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. Hold, open. Costly hold, nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. They bring him down after a short gain there.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at lofting it toward the left sideline. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now brings up 4th down. The Canes will have to kick it away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Great cut. They whiff on him. They get him down, but he crosses midfield. Spot the ball to 44. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Rashada. Bringing pressure. Escapes the sack. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
That's a really nice job of bouncing back by this defense after giving up that big gain. This time they get the pressure and bring that quarterback down.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Caught quickly. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to 1st down yardage yet. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
So check it out. Here comes the field goal team. They are a long way out, putting a lot of trust in the kicker here. He missed it. And with that miss, the score remains the same.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
He shreds the tackle. Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play. 2nd down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. Caught. Completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Pass caught. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a 1st down.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
We reach the end of a scoreless 1st quarter. The defenses are in charge as these teams pursue a national championship. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. There's some space around the 30. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. The Hurricanes are on the move here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
He shreds the tackle. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, that ball gets tipped and goes straight up into the air. That's anybody's ball. The defense does a really good job down in this hit.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Going the other way, can they catch him? He's at the 50. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. 2nd and 10 here. Press coverage now from the secondary. Dropping back. It's Rashada. Defense is coming after him. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Humphreys. Tackle made after a big gain. Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
And he's got it again. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Offense facing a 3rd down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Now the important point out. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Finds room at the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Anderson. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Well, heck, if they hadn't dug themselves such a big hole, what a positive play here, using that jet motion and that touch pass to pick up some huge yards and giving them a chance anyway of trying to come up with a first down.
And the Canes pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Looking to throw it on first down. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. On the run, he'll let it go. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down. The Hurricanes bring their punt team onto the field. And the coverage team downs the ball right there.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
Off the play fake on first down.
Really aggressive call here by the offensive coordinator. The quarterback very fortunate to get out of his own end zone and avoid taking a safety.
We'll see if they can overcome the sack. Second and very long. Gonna run it. It's Robinson. Breaking tackles. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark. To come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for the wide out. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. The back's got it. They make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
To throw, it's Rashada. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now, defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They put together a long drive last time, but stalled and came up empty. Can they reach the end zone this time? Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Important second down play coming up. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way, to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami have, got to be watching this game and being very proud.
Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Dump off caught by the running back. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Here's the second down play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch.
He just dove for the ball. Somehow he comes up with it. What an incredible play.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Throws to the tight end. He's got it for a big gain. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. 1st and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. Back to throw. It's Anderson. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown for the U.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
Extra point try coming now. And there's the point after. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Short connection to the tight end here. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Not able to connect. Incomplete. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. 1st down here for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Caught over the middle. It's Evans. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle is made, but it's a big gain. They'll move the ball to the 25-yard line. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. Dropping back, it's Rashada. And off the deflection, it's caught. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Now the offense has reached the red zone. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now. So they elect to send out the field goal unit, trying to add 3 points to their total before the end of the half. And the field goal is good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Returner tackled right there. That's when they start the drive. And they won't run another play, just to kneel down and head to the locker room. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. The magnitude and intensity of these playoff matchups is always something special to be a part of. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the Jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats.
The Canes will kick this away to begin the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. And a chance right away here in the second half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? First down play call. How aggressive will it be? On the ground, it's Frazier. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment.
Well, this is exactly what the defense talked about at halftime, coming up with a stop to start this second half. Now they've done that on this 3rd down. We'll see what happens with the decision on 4th down, but the defense looks at a very different kind of energy to start the second half.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. This has been a struggle so far for both offenses. Can they finally get something going here? And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Handoff here from the shotgun. Everyone moves the ball across the 40.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Looking to throw. It's Anderson. He finds the running back in the flat. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
There's the handoff. Fights off a defender. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And in first down, right back to the running game. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense going on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. The Canes pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Because that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating.
There's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. And he's finally tackled down at the 2-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display.
Touchdown, Miami. And they will claim the second half lead.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Looks like Georgia will have the first down. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? The shotgun running play call. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing that he's potentially capable of doing it.
And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. He'll hand it off. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Locates the tight end. It's complete. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Dropping back. It's Rashada. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
Defensive ends are tough to slow down for offensive linemen. They have the size, they have the speed, they have the athletic ability, and here the awareness to come up with a sack. Good play.
Look at a throw on 3rd and goal. Pass caught. Can he get in? The defense makes the stop at the 3.
Number 91 on the field goal.
Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. This could be the biggest play so far. 4th and goal, and this offense is down, needs this. Looking for 6. Intercepted in the end zone.
Intercepted by Miami. And they'll take over 1st and 10.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. We'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Finds an open target on the left side. Showcasing the shiftiness on that play. Defense finally brings him down. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. To throw, it's Anderson. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Hurricanes will have to punt this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on the screen. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
He boots it away from inside his own end zone. Oh, and he's got some space here. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Powers through the tackle. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base.
And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Canes. It was a foot race, and he won it.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if his defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point is up and good. So the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Miami 21, Georgia 10.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Evans. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. It's a short completion to the big tight end. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down. A crucial 3rd down play coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Has his incomplete, but a penalty marker on the play. That should result in a 1st down.
Playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield and you get a call like this.
They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down. Dogs come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. The Bulldogs pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back to throw. It's Rashada. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. But a huge collision blow delivered there by the linebacker. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Georgia. That's a crucial score. Kirk makes it a one-possession game and makes the stretch run of this very interesting.
Yeah, now the pressure turns to their opponent and their offense. The momentum is starting to tilt, and it's your job to go into your 4-minute offense. But I'd expect this defense to be extra aggressive to try to get this ball back.
Receiver makes the catch. And he is stopped short. The two-point try fails. He can't cut this lead further. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? They'll work the clock here with their running game. Throws a stiff arm. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember, the ball is inbounds, and the clock keeps moving here late in the game, and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
And they'll stop him after a short gain. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Bought some time, now lets it go. With the catch, it's Porton. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Just trucks the man. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And that run is good for first down yardage, a new set of downs for this offense. And here's the handoff. Strong defense. They stop him right near the line of scrimmage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Ball handed off. Oh, look at the quick cut. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And that is no good. And the lead remains at 5 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Grab down the middle. It's Frazier. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Quarterback will spike the ball to stop the clock.
Is incomplete. It's now third down.
We've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. Back to pass. It's Rashada. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Fourth down now, and defensively, you know, you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. Second effort, their defense cannot stop them short of the marker. Fourth down conversion gives them a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. They get to the line quickly. Now they come up to spike it to stop the clock.
It's second down.
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yards on the play. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to preserve as much clock as they can. Second down play coming up. The linebacker shifting around now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He pulls it in for a big gain. And he makes his way out of bounds. Good thinking there. Clock is stopped.
Well, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs. They have jumped in front in the final minute.
Chris, that's called delivering when it really counts. You're talking about a playoff game. This offense does everything that they needed. The quarterback with a hot hand makes a perfect throw to give the offense the lead. You should go for 2 here to make it a 3-point game late in the ball game.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he stopped short. The defense makes a play. And now in the fourth quarter, it's still a 1-point game. There's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Return begins inside the 10. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Scanning the field, it's Anderson. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Chris, this is it. Last shot here. Let's see if anybody can come up with a miracle play.
Looking to pass here on second down. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. That's a big gain. Exciting play to end the game, but he's stopped short, and the clock will run out. In these playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side can continue to dream about the national championship. The other side suddenly, Kirk, their season is over. But it's been a good ride.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. It's easy to focus on the team that advances, and they should be happy, obviously. They had a great year. They're going to continue to go on. But the team that comes up a little bit short, you can see the emotion.
Well, have y'all been watching?
They put so much.
Really appreciate y'all. Stay tuned. I'm going to play the 2026 Miami Hurricanes. So, yeah, that was our season. We went 9-4. We made it to the playoffs. We lost to Virginia Tech. If y'all go watch that, that was a hell of a game. I think we were in fourth overtime. Crazy game. Game winner by Virginia Tech. I think it was like 49 to or 50 or 48 to 50. I think something like that. But hell of a game. It was like fourth overtime. That was a real good rival game. But made it to the playoffs. And we played against Georgia, and that's how it goes. We had Georgia. I think we were the better team. Defense played very well. I think we got 3 interceptions on Georgia's quarterback, and boom, we lost. They came back and scored it right at the last seconds. Right there on that play, that Hail Mary I had, I don't know why my wide receiver jumped, man. All he had to do was just catch it and go. We could have won that game right there. But, again, Miami fell short. It's all good. I'm going to play 2026. I got a lot of young players coming through. This quarterback I got, Anderson, he was a redshirt freshman this year. I put him in. I had some seniors at the beginning of the season. If y'all go back and watch that game, I had some seniors, but I know they about to roll out. So I got this freshman, Anderson. I got another prospect coming out of high school that I think he's like a 4-star. I got some good running backs. I got a lot of running backs for next year. So yeah. And I think our running back, what's his name? He's a senior. Where he ain't showing. What's going on? Where ain't showing? There you go. Martinez in real life, I think he got drafted by Seattle, but he played his senior year with me again and had a hell of a year. He's going to be gone. He's a senior, but I got a lot of young talent. My boy Jordan, he'll be back. He's a sophomore, so he'll definitely be back. He's nice. Hopefully he'll improve. But I got a young boy that I redshirted. I think he was a 4-star or 5-star. I think he was a 5-star. Homie's nice, man. He's real fast. So I redshirted him. Because I know he wasn't going to beat out Martinez. But Martinez is gone. Next year, we got a couple good running backs, man, that we're going to run the ball like crazy next year. And who knows? Anderson, our quarterback, Anderson, yeah, he might be the guy for the future. Who knows? But we'll see. But yeah, stay tuned. 2026, Miami Hurricanes on the way.